Bryophytes. Bryophytes includes the various mosses and liverworts that are found commonly growing in moist shaded areas in the hills. Next, bryophytes are called amphibians of the plant kingdom because these plants can live in soil but dependent on water for sexual reproduction. They usually occurs in damp, humid and shadowed localities. They played an important role in plant succession on bare rock soil. The plant body of bryophyte is more differentiated than that of algae. It is thallus-like and prostrate or erect and attached to the substratum by unicellular or multicellular rhizoids. They lack true roots, stem or leaves. They possess root-like, leaf-like, stem-like structures. The main plant body of the bryophyte is haploid. It produces gametes, hence it is called gametophyte. The sex organs in bryophytes are multicellular. The male sex organ is antheridium. They produce biflagellated antherozoids. The female sex organ is archegonium, is flask shaped and produces a single egg. The antherozoids are released into water where it come in contact with archegonium. The antherozoids fuses with the egg to produce the zygote. Zygote do not undergo reduction division immediately. They produce multicellular body called sporophyte. The sporophyte is not free living but attached to the photosynthetic gametophyte and derives nutrition from it. Some cells of the sporophyte undergo reduction division, it is known as meiosis, to produce haploid spores. The spores germinate to produce gametophyte. The haploid spores to germinate to produce gametophyte. Bryophyte is generally a very little economical importance, but some mosses provide food for herbaceous mammals, birds and other animals. The species of sphagnum and a moss provide a pet that long been used as a fuel and as a packing material for transshipment of the living material. Because of their capacity to hold water, they used as a packing material for transshipment. The mosses along with the lichens are the first organized to colonize the rock, hence are very great ecological importance. The decompose rocks making the substrate suitable for the growth of higher plants. Since the mosses form dense mats on the soil, they reduce the impact of falling rain and prevent the soil erosion. The bryophytes are divided into liverworts and mosses. Liverworts. The liverworts grow usually in moist, shady habits such as banks of streams, marshy ground, damp soil, bark of trees and deep in woods. The plant body of liverwort is thalloid. Example, marchantia. The thallus is dorsiventral, closely appressed to the substrate, and the leafy members have thinly leaf-like appendages in two rows on the stem-like structures. Asexual reproduction in liverworts takes place by fragmentation of thalli or by formation of specialized structures called gymi or jama. The gymi are green, multicellular, asexual buds which develops in small receptacles called gyma cups. Located on thalli, the gymi become detached from the plant parent body and germinate to form new individual. During sexual reproduction, male and female sex organs are produced either on the same or different thalli. The sporophyte is differentiated into foot, septa and capsule. Foot, septa and capsule. After meiosis, spores are produced within the capsule. These spores germinate to form free-living gametophyte. Next, mosses. The predominant stage of life cycle of moss is gametophyte, which consists of two stages. The first stage is protonema stage, which directly develops from a spore. It is creeping, green, branched and frequently filamentous stage. The second stage is leafy stage, which develops from secondary protonema as a lateral bud. First one is spores near lateral bud. They consist of upright center axis bearing spiral arranged leaves. They are attached to soil through multicellular and branched rhizoids. This stage bears sex organs. The vegetative reproduction in mosses is by fragmentation, in budding in the secondary protonema stage. In sexual reproduction, the sex organs are antheridia, archegonia, are produced at the apex of leafy shoots. After fertilization, the zygote develops into sporophyte consisting of foot, septa, capsule. The sporophyte in mosses are more elaborated than in liverworts. The capsule containing spores are formed after meiosis. The mosses have elaborated mechanism of spores dispersion. Common examples of mosses are Funaria, Polytrichum and Sphagnum. Let us see some of the diagrams here. This is Marchantia female thalia identified because of the archegonia form. Here this is male thallus identified by antherod. Next here this is the downside one is gametophyte and upper one is sporophyte. Example is Funaria. This is one is Funaria. The sporophyte is divided into capsule seta. Here gametophyte bearing the main axis, leaves and rhizoids also. Here this one is Sphagnum. It having the antheroidal branches and